Hi everyone and welcome back. This video is titled Nanny shares pics of her daughter online, employer looks closer and notice it's her own son. You just know there's gonna be a twist. She closely examines the photo and it seemed like the world was crashing down on her. She couldn't believe it, but she had to do something. What she didn't realize was that she was only scraping the surface. This is a crazy story with multiple loops and turns, one of deceiving and scamming. Emily was a single mother with a full-time job and a 3-month-old infant. With work pressure increasing, she decided to hire a nanny finally. Following a round of interviews, one woman's application stood out. Ashley Bemis appeared to be a wonderful match. Emily's first impression, however, couldn't be further from the truth. With the new nanny, everything seemed to be going swimmingly. She appeared to be a natural when it came to bonding with little Blake. Emily was confident enough in her decision that she was able to return to work shortly after Ashley entered their lives. Emily was unconcerned when Ashley disclosed some significant news of her own early on. In fact, she was excited. Ashley approached Emily one morning and revealed that she was expecting her own kid. Emily was naturally overjoyed for her. She could tell from her interactions with Blake that she would make an amazing mother. During Ashley's pregnancy, the two became even closer, bonding over ultrasound scans and similar experiences. With her belly growing larger by the day, Emily didn't realize that something was deeply amiss. Ashley appeared to be radiant as her pregnancy advanced, but Emily was concerned that she was overworking herself. She instructed her to take the day off after she arrived home early one afternoon to go home and rest. She had experienced what it was like to be on her feet all day. Before we continue, if you like this video, please like, comment, or subscribe. We'd greatly appreciate it. Now back to the video. That's when she noticed something that caused her to reconsider everything. Emily kept an eye on her nanny as she walked down the driveway, wanting to make sure she was safe. As she was walking away and disappearing from the site, Emily claimed that she observed something so bizarre that she did a double take. She questioned herself because she didn't want it to be true. But she was aware of it in the back of her mind. Emily's mind was running wild, and she knew she had to look into it. She began to wonder, with an increasing sense of worry, if her nanny was all that she claimed to be. It was a significant claim, and she needed to be certain that she was correct. She required proof. A simple Google search revealed the answer, but that's when she discovered how far down the rabbit hole she'd fallen. Searching Ashley's complete name resulted in finding a public crowdfunding website. Emily scrolled down and was shocked to see it was dedicated to a child called Cheyenne. Ashley posted an emotional appeal on the website for her daughter, who required life-changing surgery. Emily, on the other hand, was well aware that Ashley did not have a daughter. Emily was taken aback at first. But it didn't take long for her to understand that things didn't add up. Ashley had informed her that she would be having her first kid. When Emily considered what she had witnessed Ashley do, she realized that the woman's deceit went much deeper than she could have anticipated. So, what had she seen that day that drove her to investigate her nanny's personal life? Emily might have sworn Ashley had pulled something from under her shirt as she walked down the drive, oblivious that she was being watched. Something huge and plush. Emily felt misled. However, the answer just sparked more questions. What was the reason behind all these lies? What was its purpose? Emily racked her head in an attempt to uncover the answers she needed. She was well aware that she was being played for a fool. She searched for Ashley's Facebook profile, becoming more enraged by the minute. She discovered something so daring that it took her breath away. There were pics of Ashley with a baby. Emily didn't give it much thought because, after all, she was a nanny who adored children. She kept scrolling through her photos until her attention was drawn to a familiar face. Cheyenne, according to the caption. But that child couldn't possibly be Ashley's daughter. It was Blake, and he was dressed as a girl. Emily became enraged when she saw the images of her own boy that Ashley claimed were of her daughter. For how long has this been going on? Ashley's lies had to be exposed, she knew. She was stealing money from others and exploiting Emily's son to play with the public's emotions. Emily felt like a fool. But what could she possibly do about it? Emily called Ashley and fired her on the spot as soon as her suspicions were confirmed. She couldn't believe the nanny she'd grown fond of had been betraying her trust for nearly a year. But Ashley's dismissal brought with it a slew of new issues. Emily had no idea this was just the start. Ashley's lies were discovered to extend beyond her Facebook and crowdfunding accounts. She had also devised a sophisticated hoax for the people around her. Ashley had met a woman named Katie while attending gymboree classes. Katie thought Blake was Ashley's son. Katie received an uncomfortable phone call from the scammer while urgently trying to keep her lies afloat. She told Katie that Blake had been in an accident to get sympathy. It was later uncovered that this was not the first time the woman had deceived those around her. Emily's firing her hadn't discouraged her from her ambitious plan in the least. In reality, Ashley was now taking advantage of the situation. Ashley continued to scheme throughout her life, but it would all catch up to her in 2018. After hearing about the catastrophic California wildfires, she decided to concoct her biggest and most heinous scam yet. She launched a new GoFundMe campaign, stating that her husband had died while fighting the infamous campfire. Donations began to pour in quickly. Authorities say Bemis announced in August on the San Clemente Life Facebook page that she would be sending food and other goods to her husband, Shane Goodman, and other California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection firefighters. She appealed to the public for assistance in the form of donations. Shane works for CAL FIRE and is out on the holy fire right now, she wrote in the post, according to the Orange County Register. I also have 2 other family members and many friends out on this fire and other fires burning here in California. I received a text today from Shane saying it's pretty much a living hell out there battling the unpredictable holy hellfire. The lies were perfectly crafted. With her phony campaign gathering support and raising a stunning $11,000, a donor realized something wasn't right. After some investigation, he discovered that Ashley did not have a husband and had never been married. When the authorities discovered that she had pocketed the donations for herself, it didn't take long for them to intervene. But would Ashley finally get what she deserved? San Clemente Police Services investigators suspect that Bemis invented the fictional husband with the goal of obtaining donations to deceive individuals, the Orange County Sheriff's Department told ABC at the time. They also became aware, through additional social media posts from members of the community, of past fraudulent activity by Bemis, including multiple prior faked pregnancies and an attempt to illegally obtain money from unsuspecting victims. After Quinn Bork and his wife, Starla, held her baby shower in 2012, Bemis allegedly faked a pregnancy and resold items. Quinn informed police that Starla spent hundreds of dollars to assist Bemis. He said it was money she really couldn't afford, but she wanted to help Ashley. Another lady said that Bemis, who allegedly used prosthetics to imitate a developing belly, texted her that she was in the hospital and that the baby had died. Ashley has since admitted to everything after the FBI became aware of her massive lies. She appeared on Dr. Phil's talk show and was confronted by 2 of the people she had deceived. She agreed when Dr. Phil told her she'd gone too far with her lies. But she still had excuses for her crimes. She told Dr. Phil that she had always wanted to be a mother, so she found it easy to create a false world for herself. When questioned how she felt about profiting off the generosity of the people, she said that she felt some remorse for her actions. Ashley's obsessive thirst for attention has finally gotten the best of her, but will she learn from her mistakes? Ashley Bemis of San Juan Capistrano was sentenced to 177 days in county jail immediately after pleading guilty to 1 act of grand theft and 4 counts of second-degree burglary, all felonies, on Friday. According to Orange County Superior Court records, she also pleaded guilty to 6 charges of discouraging a witness from reporting a crime and 24 acts of fraud, all of which were misdemeanors. That's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment, or subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video.